Hi, my name is Noel Davis with Vermicompost, and I'm about to show you the bin that I set up a week ago. This is what it's turned out now. I should say this is actually about a week and 2 days. But this is what it looks like now, and I'm going to add some food to it and give you an idea of what's going on in the bin. All right, so let's go. So here we go. Here's the bin. I haven't taken the lid off since I started it. If you notice, actually, let me just show you here on the lid. It's kind of wet. I don't know if you can see the water on there. There you go. I think you can see it now. It's kind of glistening off. There's a lot of liquid in there already. And that is because of the fact that the food was so, it had a lot of moisture in it. It has so much moisture, it creates that condensation from the heat. Now, it appears that there's already a worm that's crawling right here on the top. I don't know if you can see it, but there is one in there. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. And move down. See, there's a little worm on the top there. There's a couple worms on the back, right up here. So there's definitely worms in here that are moving around. Let's zoom back out. Let's see what we have in here. All right, let's rotate it like this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up this flap here. All right, nothing under there really, but that's okay. Actually, we had a couple layers now that I remember. So, oh wow, look at this. See, there's a lot of worms in there right now. They're on the cover of here. They're in the soil. And I bet if I were to lift this up, there's some. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a lot on the bottom of this as well, right along here. And they're going to move all through this burlap, and this burlap really helps them, I feel, to get acclimated with the new system. It seems to be something that they like living in. It seems to hold moisture well. There's just a lot of good properties about burlap that, and this is just, as you can tell, they're all through here, it looks like. Now what we're going to do here this time is I'm going to actually fold over part of this. Let's put this back a little bit how it came through. I'm just going to open up this single level right here where there's really not many worms. And I'm going to add new food to this level. So I, again, use my food processor. This is a mixture of all sorts of stuff from bananas to, what else did I have in here? I had bananas, I had melon, honeydew melon. So I'm getting any off the lid here? Apparently not. I had banana peels, honeydew melon, and broccoli. That was the other one. So this is just a mixture of a whole bunch of different things. So we're going to just kind of scrape all this out here, put this in the bin, kind of move it around a little bit, and smooth it out. So that way they kind of have a nice, even eating field. Try to scrape some of this out. I'm trying not to use my fingers because my fingers have oils on them, which theoretically can hurt the worms. I don't think it really matters that much, but I try to touch their stuff the least amount possible. I mean, I did touch the bin a little bit, but that was just a little bit. Let's get the stuff out of here that's stuck in here. Now this, I have to use this blade for to get it out. So here we go. This is only the second feeding for these guys. I already finished off everything else that looks like that's in there, so they're going to be hungry. And worms really, I find, reproduce under two conditions really well. When things are really overfed, I find that I have a lot of little tiny worms in my bin. And then when things are overfed or underfed and the bin becomes kind of sour, I have found that they actually reproduce really quickly then too. So that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to cover this back up. That will try to keep some of the flies out of here. And if you do get a fruit fly problem, I would just cover this entire thing with newspaper. And that would normally take care of it. So this is it right now. So these are doing pretty good. There's actually a couple worms up here too in the corner. Let's see if we can zoom in on those as well. Go to the other side. See, there's a couple worms. It looks like they're trying to get some air almost. They went right to the air hole. But so this is the worm bin. And it's actually doing pretty well. Not as good as it could possibly do, but it's not doing bad. And hopefully in another couple weeks we'll see more and more worms, and we'll see this build up in population, and eventually it'll get sorted. And hopefully soon I'll have a video out there also about sorting, okay? Other than the one that I have, I'm actually trying to build the trommel sorter. So this is a new worm bin, 1 week old. It's still working well. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please post a comment.